Oh, namaste. Welcome to YouTube channel. All of you, please subscribe my YouTube channel named as CH Ganapath Reddy. Also activate the bell icon. If you like this information, also share with your friends. Now let us start the lecture. The today's topic is using multisim, how to perform the experiment adder and subtractor using op-amp. Using op-amp, experiment is adder and subtractor using op-amp and simulation. Because of the COVID, you are not coming to college. So with the help of simulation only, we are doing all the experiments. And end exam also like a simulation only. Let us see depending on the situation of the or situation or policy of the college or university. That is not in my hand. So this is an experiment op-amp. First op-amp means operational amplifier. Op-amp means operational amplifier. Op-amp is short form for operational amplifier. This is the symbol. Symbol looks like a iron box. It contains two input terminals, one output terminal. The terminal which is connected to negative is called as a inverting terminal. The input which is connected to positive is a non-inverting terminal. Plus is a non-inverting, minus is a inverting terminal. So output is having only one terminal. The basic op-amp ideal characteristics are, few important characteristics are, input resistance is infinite, output resistance is 0, gain of the amplifier is infinite. Open loop gain of the amplifier is infinite. So these are the some of the important characteristics. Further also their input offset voltage, output offset voltage, common mode rejection ratio, CMRR, okay, like that. Further definition, slew rate, etc. Those things I am not telling now. You can study all these things in detail in theory. So inverting terminal, why this is called as a inverting mean, whenever source is V1 is a source, applied to negative terminal, output contain negative. Output will have a negative, inverting. If source is connected to positive, output will be positive only. So non-inverting. If source is given to negative, inverting amplifier. If source is given to non-inverting, non-inverting amplifier. Like that, names will come. Now, if you look at the, let us design an adder using op-amp. And positive is connected to ground. Sources are connected to negative only. So it is a inverting mode, inverting amplifier. Now, main thing in this op-amp, what you should know, virtual short. Virtual short. What is the meaning of virtual short is, as if physically there is a wire between plus and minus, as if there is a physically a wire. If here 0 volt is connected, automatically wire is connected, automatically other end also becomes 0. Na? But here physically wire is not there. As if wire is there, how it behave, without wire also behaving same. That concept, that phenomena is called as a virtual short. So the 0 will jump here as a 0 only. That is possible because of infinite gain and infinite input resistance. The details further regular theory teacher will take care of, don't worry. So virtual short effect only I am explaining. So because positive is connected to 0, negative terminal also becoming 0, this is due to virtual short. Now you write the nodal equation. Current coming from V1 to 0, V2 to 0. These two currents will go through R3 only. Why it is not going into op amp? Because of infinite resistance. So infinite resistance means input is like a open. Current will not go into the op amp. So that has to go through R3. They have taken R1, R2, R3. Now write nodal equation. V1 minus 0 by R1 plus V2 minus 0 by R2 is equal to 0 minus V0 by R3. Sum of the currents entering equal to sum of the currents leaving. Nodal mesh you can't ignore. What you study in networks used in PDC, pulse and digital circuits. So this equation, if R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 equal to R, which is equal to 1 kilo ohm, then V0 becoming minus of V1 plus V2. So V1 plus V2 is added with negative sign because it is inverting mode. So it works like a adder. Now let us look at this simulation part of adder. So the circuit already given, op amp positive connected. See, you take the op amp from here. Then just to search. So here op amp symbols are there. You pick up the op amps here. And positive is connected to ground. You know how to take all these things. Now here R1, R2, whatever notation I used here again R1, R2. You know how to select R1 and R2, R3, 1 kilo ohm, 1 kilo ohm, 1 kilo ohm. Here V1, V2, V1 given 4 volts, V2 given 2 volts. So 4 plus 2 is 6. What is the expected output? Minus 6 because of it is inverting mode. Now let us run the program. It is a multimeter. It is a multimeter. So how much is giving? Approximately minus 6. So that is the expected answer. If I change this 2 volts into 3, 2 volts into 3, then 3 plus 4, 7 should come. Just check it. Minus 6.99 means 7 only. So it is excellently working like a adder. V1 plus V2 is added, coming as a output. This is a very simple simulation. Okay. So this part is over. Now back to subtractor. Subtractor, another name is the differential amplifier. Another name is a differential amplifier. So same op amp symbol. Here V1 is connected to minus negative terminal. V2 source connected to non-inverting terminal. It is not a inverting amplifier. It is not a non-inverting amplifier because both the sources are connected to, one is positive, one is negative. Don't call this as a inverting amplifier. Don't call this as a non-inverting amplifier. It is basically a differential amplifier. Can be converted into subtractor. So here R1, R2, R3, R4. Between R3, R4, I am introducing new variable Vx. From Vx, how much current will go into the op amp? As I said, 0. If 0 current going into the op amp, then how R3, R4 connected? Series. When V2 is applied here, then how to relate Vx in terms of V2? Vx is equal to V2 into R4 by R3 plus R4. So what I used here, voltage division formula, which I told you in network theory. So this is one equation. Because of virtual short, this Vx will jump to here. Now V1 minus Vx by R1 is equal to Vx minus V0 by R2. Again, in this Inverting terminal also current will not go into the op amp. Non-inverting also current will not go into op amp because of infinite resistance. Now simply you have to solve these two equations. Solve about two equations with R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 equal to R4 equal to R equal to 1 kilo ohm. Just to simplify that, you can do it easily. You get V0 equal to minus of V1 minus V2. So V1 minus V2. So it's a difference. Difference is nothing but a subtractor. Okay, minus of V1 minus V2. Why minus V1 coming? V1 is connected to minus terminal, minus V1 is coming. Minus minus become plus na V2. So V2 is connected to positive. Positive will come as it is. So plus V2 minus V1 is equal to minus of V1 minus V2. So difference is only coming as output. Therefore it works like a subtractor. This is the simple equation, simple design. Now let us verify the simulation part. So this is subtractor. The circuits already I rig up, already made available just for the time saving. So here V1 6 volts, V2 2 volts, R3 R4 series. Here R1 R2 R3 R4 same notation I used as it is multimeter. So connect the circuit as shown in the figure and run the program. Now click on the multimeter. Just see 6 minus 2 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4, minus 3.998 is minus 4. Because minus of V1 minus V2 na. So expected answer is practical. Minor difference is there. That is because of tolerance of the resistors and other problems. Okay. So if I change this 2 volts into 3, 2 volts into 3. Okay. Now 6 minus 3 is 3 should come. And run the program. So minus 2.998. It's almost minus 3. Like that, any values you can check it, take it and check it, whether it is really working like a subtractor or not. Okay. So I am closing this. All of you do adder and subtractor experiment. Take 2 sets of combinations and verify. That's it. Nothing else can be done. We are not using any CRO. CRO we use to see the waveform shape. Input is a DC given, so output also DC. Multimeter is sufficient. So once again, all of you subscribe my channel. Please share this video to your friends of any college. Don't forget this. Thank you very much. I am closing the session.